weekend right here on 97.5 Kemet FM. You're tuned into the mid-morning show with me, Jackie P, with you from now right through till 1 o'clock. It's Tuesday the 22nd of March. I did say I was going to be speaking to Sheila from Skilled Hands Organisation. Good morning, Sheila. How are you?
Good morning, Jackie. I'm good. And you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great.
Not bad at all. So, for those who don't know, can you tell us a little bit more about Skilled Hands Organisation and how you came about to be working with them?
Okay, so Skilled Hands Organisation is a small charity based in Nottingham that empowers women through artisan craft workshops. So we have 5 areas of this workshop, and these are dressmaking, bag making, jewelry making, soap making, and millinery, that is hats.
Okay. Gosh, quite a few things going on right there. I was going to just ask you, what do you do and what services do you offer?
Okay, so our services are for unemployed women, stay-home moms, and women on low income living in Nottingham, particularly those living in areas 2, 5, and the North Ward. And the reason why we set up Skilled Hands Organization was for women to have a common ground where they can meet, have camaraderie, and be doing something they love. Above all, we just hope that the women will be able to use the skills we give them, turn them around into a small business so that they can earn an income on the side. We always believe that women are under the pressure most of the time when there are children in the home and the man is not around. Then the women will have to jump in and assume both positions. So we're looking at using these services to empower them to be ready for such times, to be able to step in and support the family when they have to do that.
Is there a backstory in terms of what inspired you to create this organisation?
I've always been passionate about women, as I've said on so many platforms. So back then in the days in 2005, when I came out of the university, even with the first class and didn't get a job, I sought to look for what I could do with the skills I've come out of the university with. And I think the first thing that came to mind was to empower women, because at that time I had a couple of women around me who were single mothers and were struggling. So I kind of gave them the skill I had, and gradually I saw them turn it into a money-making business. And I thought I could open this up. And this was back then in Ghana. And I had done this for the illiterates and the literate graduates who had come out of the university and couldn't find a job to do. So I'd done it for both of them. Now, when I relocated into England, I decided to try this out as well because I was in the baby and mothers group, and I thought I could bring this up and then see how it goes. And we've been running since 2018, and I think it's been brilliant. Actually, the response has been so good. So far, we've had over 200 women pass through our gates in and out. And
wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is.
So what do you aim to achieve then? What's the end goal for the women and for the Skilled Hands Organisation?
Currently, I'm looking at this place to be a hub for women to come in and have some kind of respite, after a very hard day's work or when they're going through a lot. Because we've had stories from women who've been here said they were under depression and craft, because craft is therapeutic, and sometimes we don't see it too much as that, but it is effective.
Definitely.
And women have been able to give stories like that. There's a woman who came in with low confidence, had problems with her wrists, with her limbs, because she used to be a tattoo artist, so the vibration from the machine affected her. And I remember when she came into our group, she couldn't even pick up a bead. Because of her motors. Now she's volunteering for us in our beading class. So she's handling all of that. She's overcome she's now built up her confidence, and her motors are working. She can use she does beads. The last time she was telling us she could do about 10 of them bracelets in less than 30 minutes. And I can't do that. I can't do that, but she could do that. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, so these are some of the stories that we keep hearing. There are multiple stories that have come out of our sessions.
I mean,
with the
you
craft.
spoke about the lady that's volunteering. If people are listening to this and do think they want to volunteer, how can they go about doing it?
They should just reach out to us via number, or you can also reach out via our website. Just let us know which area you'd like to, because we seriously need volunteers at the moment in all our classes. Volunteers, people to come in and help us put this thing up properly, because we need help, and it's beginning to open up with a lot of women coming in our doors. So we want to be able to give them all the services we can as much as possible and see that it's effective in their lives.
And since 2018, have you had much help going in the bid?
We have, yeah, I would say we have. It's been brilliant. The community has been very supportive. I don't think that words can be able to explain how much the community has supported us, giving us places for free to run the sessions up until the end of March, where we are now going to be renting a place for the first time since it started. We never rented a place for our sessions. So we were using Mary Potter for free, but currently we hear that the city centre is going to be shutting a number of the children's centers down, and we are not too sure if Mary Potter is going to be part of it, and that looks like it's going to affect our sessions. So we've had to get a place to keep it running for now. So yeah, the community has been very supportive. The councillors have been supportive. The development officers in the wards that we operate have been so supportive. Too many of them have been supportive, but we hope that they will continue to support us, because we know that the women need this service. So we want to keep it running as long as possible.
Now, you did say if people do want to get in contact with you in terms of joining as a volunteer or wanting to join up, how can they do that? Telephone and you said online. How can they do that?
Okay, so our number is 074-3244-0997. And our email address is skills.hands.org@gmail.com. And then the website is www.skilledhandsorganization, that is one word, .org.
Fantastic. Sheila, thank you so much. A very interesting organisation.
Thank you
I'm sure there's a lot of women out there who will be scrambling to come and help you.
We'll be delighted to have them all. Thank you very much, Jackie, for having me.
No worries, Sheila. Take care. Thank you so much.
You too, right. Bye.